Okay, today I want to talk about the effects of the Civil War. Um, the definition of the Civil War is the Civil War was one of the most tragic wars in the American history. Like, more Americans died than in all other wars combined. It's just like the brother fought against brothers, and the nation was torn apart. So I think that the first effect, the most effect is the nation was reunited, and the southern states were not allowed to secede. So that means, because in the Civil War, the South was want to like secede of the North, but after the war, North won. So the, the, the southern states were not allowed to secede. And the second one is the South was placed under military rule and divided into military districts. Southern states then had to apply for readmission to the Union. And the third effect is the federal government proved itself supreme over the states. Essentially, this was a war over states' rights and federalism, and the victor was the power of the national government. Um, and the next one I think is the slavery. The slavery was effectively ended, and while slavery was not officially outlawed until the passage of the 13th Amendment, the slaves were set free upon the end of the war. The next one maybe is the Reconstruction. The plan to rebuild America after the war began. Also, the industrialism began as a result. No, result of the increase in wartime production and the development of new technology. Because after the war, like the farmers was used the like himself or use some animals to help them to farm. But after the war, they start to use some machine to help them. So that is a big effect too.
Today I interviewed Peter and Chong about the short-term, long-term, and the modern-day effect about the Civil War, and I organized their thoughts about the Civil War. And the short-term, it's like change the place and the people, the thought, because the Civil War destroys many places. So the people government should to reconstruction about the place and the building, and the people are many people die, and the people are stay in the sad style. So there are some people have to cheer up other people, and the long term I think. Also, the short term is about like Peter said, it's the Lincolns can increase their power and expand the his empty and empire. And the long term, I think it's about the slave. There will be never people can be slave because people can have freedom and. It's like the thought about the slave is removed, and the modern day effect I think is the people will respect each others, and there are equality and equality about like the freedom and and like yeah, I like the respect, and this is their answer, and I recognize it. Thank you.
Today I have a short conversation with Bella, and she told me the Civil War something, and she doesn't really know something about the Civil War, but she still answered some questions for me. And she told me the Civil War it started in 18th century, and the war between the North and the South America, and the leader from the North is President Lincoln, and the leader from the South is Jefferson Davis, and they have the war between North and South because the North want to stop the slavery from the South, and so they get war. And she told me the war totally about 4 years and killed so many people. And I asked her which side that she support, and she told me it's the North because North want to stop the slavery, and it's a good thing that the South don't have the slaves in the South, and everyone is equal. And the Civil War influenced her. She didn't answer that question because she think all the history are all influence us, and it will change something until now. So that she think the slavery is ended. It's good in that years, and the Civil War is totally win, but still so many people be killed. That's the bad thing about the whole Civil War.
Today I will talk about Civil War. Civil War began in April 1861 at the Fort Sumter, and why have Civil War? Because the South had slavery, but North disagree the slavery, and Northern leader is Lincoln, and John Brown in the Civil War also is a important person because he helped many slavers kill their master. Yeah, and Lincoln is a good leader, but I think he don't know how to pick a good leader to his arm. And after Civil War, the black men in America have some change, and they can find the work, but the bad thing is black men can't work with white people. Yeah, and black people can't live with white people. Yeah, but now, now I think America is a freedom country. It's very free. And I'm done.